Understanding, turned up their toes, a deep dive into English idioms. Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to explore an interesting and somewhat quirky phrase in the English language, turned up their toes. This idiom might sound a bit strange at first, but by the end of this video, you'll understand not just its meaning, but also its origins and how to use it in conversation. So, let's dive right in and unravel the mystery behind this peculiar expression. The phrase, turned up their toes, is an idiom that means someone has died. It's a more humorous or light-hearted way to talk about death, often used to soften the topic or in fictional, less serious contexts. The imagery here is of a person lying on their back in death, with their toes pointing upwards. It's important to note that while the phrase can be seen as playful, it should be used with caution and respect, considering the sensitivity of the topic. The exact origin of turned up their toes is a bit murky, as is the case with many idioms. However, it's believed to date back to the 19th century or earlier, rooted in the literal observation of how a body might appear after death. This expression reflects the English language's rich tradition of employing euphemism to deal with uncomfortable subjects. Over time, it has been used in literature and spoken word to add a touch of humor or lightness to the topic of death. Understanding when and how to use this phrase is key. Here are some tips. Context is crucial. Reserve this expression for informal settings or when discussing fictional scenarios. It's not suitable for serious or formal discussions about death. Know your audience. Make sure the people you're speaking with are comfortable with this kind of humor. Sensitivity to others' feelings is important. Examples. You might say, in the final chapter, the villain finally turned up his toes when discussing a book. Or, in a light-hearted discussion about a hypothetical scenario, if I had to eat that, I'd surely turn up my toes. We hope you've enjoyed learning about the phrase, turned up their toes. Understanding such idioms not only enriches your vocabulary but also gives you insight into the cultural nuances of the English language. Remember, language is not just about words. It's about conveying meaning in a way that's appropriate to the context and respectful to the audience. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next video where we'll explore more fascinating aspects of English. Feel free to leave your thoughts, questions, or any idioms you'd like us to cover in future videos. Happy learning!